One of the best things about staying on Disney property is actually staying in the Disney resorts.
Especially the really well-themed Disney resorts.
To some of our favorite movies, such as Toy Story, which is one we're going to talk about right now, it makes me want to be a kid again. Welcome back to I2I, the place where we talk about anything and everything Disney. My name is Kyle.
And my name is Jessica. And before we get started tonight, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel and turning on that notification bell so you don't miss any of our content.
And this is Disney Through Our Eyes, where we get together each week. Well, I mean, we're always together. I'd like to never not see her, but we're getting together with you all.
But we're here, all of us.
All of us virtually together, talking about something in the Disney sphere that's on our minds. Last week we talked about Moon Knight, did some trivia. Jessica did fairly well at that. It's shocking.
That is the shock of the century.
It was a shock. We all learned a little something.
This week is not going to be a brain teaser for me.
It's not. We're just going to have fun talking about something.
I'm really excited about this topic.
We're talking about Disney hotels.
Which is one of my favorite things.
I mean, honestly, is it weird that we get excited about the actual hotels?
Okay, but honestly, people who love Disney, they also feel this love.
Yes, I know, but
think about it. Think about like when the new Art of Animation came out. It's not new anymore, but when that came out, how people got very excited for it.
Yes.
This is very exciting.
We're actually going to be talking about a resort that's not even here in the United States. Tokyo Disneyland. Yet another reason we need to get over there at some point.
Oh, for sure. Multiple reasons, but I am so excited for this resort.
Toy Story Hotel.
Toy Story Hotel.
Now, let me use this as a kind of a segue into something else. They are getting a Pixar Toy Story themed one at Paradise Pier, where we just stayed at.
Correct.
That's becoming that, but
I don't think it's going to be like this, Kyle.
This one looks cool.
This is, when you think Disney theming, this is top to bottom Disney theming. This is even better than like Art of Animation.
Whoa. I don't think you can get much better than the Lion King rooms.
Kyle.
That sunset shower that you had,
that was amazing.
That was awesome.
But this has bedspreads and bed skirts that look like Woody's outfit.
We're looking at it in front of us right now.
Like, honestly. Okay, so these rooms are like you are in Andy's bedroom.
Yes, they are. But before we get to that, before we get to what the rooms are like, let's talk a little bit about the resort itself. Like, this is somewhere in it's my understanding, it's somewhere in the value to moderate range.
Okay.
Like, you brought up Art of Animation. You would agree that that's kind of like a hybrid, right?
Yep.
Kind of things. That's where this falls into. How do you feel about that? I feel like it's a trick almost.
I don't feel like it's a trick. I feel like it's, after seeing the rooms, it's an appropriate price point.
That's probably true. And that's what you're paying for the theming. And you're probably, I don't know the layout of the Tokyo Disney Resort, so maybe you're paying for location as well too. I don't know. But
maybe, but the theming on the room is incredible.
It really is good. And that's why you pay Art of Animation prices, but even before the Skyliner got there for the theme, whether it's Cars, Lion King, all that good stuff. Toy Story stuff. So you brought up, this looks like Andy's rooms. Room, excuse me. I just, I claimed every room as a kid, it was all mine. I played in every room. I stored my toys everywhere, so that's why I just thought of that.
Oh, sheesh.
You didn't do that? Like, you didn't have little games you played in each room? Like,
no.
This was the war room, and this was the sports room, and this was the...
I can't say I did that with my Barbies.
And this could have been Barbie's vacation spot. Barbie's workspace.
Barbie did have a camper.
Barbie's the president, and this is where the Oval Office was for her.
Well, Barbie had trouble putting her clothes back on, so that would have been real bad. She went to the Oval Office naked.
Whoa, there's a joke there I am not going to go into. This is a family show. How do we come back to that? I don't know.
How did we get there?
That's fun stuff.
Let's go back to Tokyo Disney. Let's go back to Toy Story Hotel.
Let's go back to innocent things. Of a children's themed hotel. Well, it's for us because we're all kids at heart too.
Yep.
I really like this. I mean, I don't know how you get much more like Toy Story than the background of the
clouds and the blue.
Kind of stuff.
I mean, we all know, even though you're not looking at it, maybe Kyle can add some pictures
We'll
here.
see.
Maybe
right
we'll
here.
see. But you all know the blue and the clouds, like we all see at the beginning of Toy Story. But you also have like all of this other random stuff in there. You've got these curtains that have the stars on them, like Woody's, his little sheriff's badge.
Well, what I like about it though is it's very much how Andy's room was, where it was before Buzz got there. Obviously, very Woody themed, very Western themed, color schemes, the sky in the background.
He's got the 1 or 2 Buzz posters.
It's almost like they took us and put us in the first Toy Story movie, and this is where you start seeing Buzz invade. Whether it's like the star thing in the top of the ceiling that's got a little bit of a vaulted thing to it, or it's the Buzz poster, like you pointed out. It's the robe. You get a robe.
You get a robe, and it's Buzz Lightyear themed, but your slippers are Woody themed.
So it's kind of like this hotel where you're so confused about what you're actually trying to be, but you still love it because you're a kid.
Literally Andy. Because remember, Andy was really torn about which toy was his favorite. Does he go with his old love?
But he always knew that Woody was his favorite.
Which is not fair, because just because you're the oldest doesn't mean that you're the favorite.
Well, it's not about him being older. He's just been through more than
That's
more history.
That's not fair.
This is not a debate about which is the better one. I'm just saying here. This is about what we think about these rooms. So we like that. These are the outside wall areas, like all the drawings and stuff.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And like the numbering, like typically you get this like bitty little numbering that you can hardly see on the outside of your door to know where you are, but this is like giant, like these look like refrigerator magnets, almost like
That is what that is.
And they're even put sideways where you can tell.
That's exactly the little refrigerator numbers.
Yeah, that's what exactly. That's what you think of too.
Good job.
I have a few good things every once in a while. All right, let's see what we got. Continue the same like pastel colors. The hangers even look like that. I love that.
But this is my favorite. The emergency exits. They look like a chalkboard that Andy drew himself.
I wonder, I don't know who makes these decisions, even in here in the United States, but in Japan, but I'm sure an equivalent of like the fire marshal or something has to approve of these things. And it's like,
correct.
Could you please make these slightly less childish so people will take them seriously?
Right.
But maintain the theming as well.
But even the please do not disturb sign that you put on the outside of your hotel door.
It's written in child's handwriting.
Yeah.
Or Andy's handwriting.
It's so freaking cute.
Honestly, it's still better than mine now. Don't need to say it. It's true. I know. Slippers. You get slippers in Japan. I wish we got slippers here. Can we please, Disney? That's the one complaint I have.
Honestly, I just...
Don't you like that?
They're really cute, and the bottom of the slipper says Andy on them, just like Woody's shoe.
Did you put your name on any of your toys after watching Toy Story?
No.
I did. I put Kyle.
Although my name is really long. Jessica is way longer than Andy.
So I was weird and had Beanie Babies, but played with them like action figures. And so on the tags, not the heart tag, still probably as bad, but like the little tiny, like where it's got the fine print.
Them.
I wrote like Kyle very loud.
Ruined them.
But that's how I claimed them.
Well, you did have 2 brothers. Like you had to claim them somehow.
Don't get me started on that. There's some things there we won't even get to. More shots of this. Even on the skirts of the bed, it's Woody themed. It's got his vest coloration on there.
Yeah, looks exactly
really
like
good.
his outfit. But there you go.
The stamp thing, yes, that looks really
Woody's
good.
Roundup postage stamp in the room. But get to the bathroom. This is randomly what I want to talk about.
But here's what I need to happen when you walk in these rooms, though. If I don't hear the tune of Woody's Roundup, na 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 na. If that does not happen when you open this room, that's a failure on Disney's
What's that? Part. You've Got a Friend in Me?
Well, yes, but like this is supposed to be a room that's heavily themed to Woody, right?
Maybe.
So I need na 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 na. Na, 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 na. Can we talk about this random Mickey watch clock that's in there? How does that fit with
it? Says Andy has a clock in the film. That's literally what it says.
Was it a Mickey one?
I don't know.
I don't know. Why you call me bro? It's weird. All right, you want to get to the bathrooms? They're all the way down there, but they've got drawings of Woody and Buzz,
and like there looks like stickers on the wall. It's very, very well done.
They did a very good job of just kind of like making this feel like a child. But the Etch-a-Sketch TV.
The TV looks like an Etch-a-Sketch.
That's so good. And if I don't think this is how it works, but if the knobs actually worked, like it's like volume up, channel switch over here.
This is the cutest thing ever. I want all of our TVs to be Etch-a-Sketch themed.
Well, you figure out how to make that happen, and we will do it. I don't know that we're going to be able to pull that one off, but it's a really cool concept.
So freaking cool!
And if they can make the knobs actually work.
Oh, and do you remember this? The pull-out bed?
The pull-out chest of drawers, yeah.
It looks like a little wagon, and then you pull it out.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's stickers inside it. It is so freaking cute.
This has been Jessica. Every time when we were like looking at this as we were getting ready to do this episode with you guys, she was like, "Oh, it's so cute!" She's making like all these grunting noises and things like that.
Everything is so cute.
And the bathrooms is really what you wanted to get to in this article. All right, we found it right here.
Okay, so there's the Buzz Lightyear robes that you get.
Yep.
But the bathroom walls look like puzzles.
Yep.
So it's all a puzzle and random pieces are like colored in.
Well, it's probably signifying the ones that are missing.
But look. Get to the shower.
Almost there. Settle down now. There it is.
What's his name?
Wheezy. Wheezy's singing. It's like chalk drawing like you would have, which it makes you feel like you'll wash it off if you take a shower on it, you know?
Yeah.
But he's drawing in there singing with the little soap bubbles and things like that. If they had a Wheezy that is like the actual squeezy toy that you could play with.
A Wheezy Squeezy? Squeezy Wheezy.
What did you, are you good? Like,
this is just the cutest hotel I've ever seen in my life.
So there you go. So that's the Toy Story Hotel. We just kind of really quickly run through some images online up
it's
there.
So cute.
I'll give some credit here. It was WDW News Today, I think is what the website is. We're using their pictures that they put up recently. They're one of the ones that got right up on it. They've got a video you can check out. I mean, honestly, if this is in the value resort range or that halfway between it, the theming is really good.
It's
for what you get.
Good. Way better. Like, I'm just thinking, okay, so if we're thinking value resorts, we're thinking like Pop Century, which we just stayed in.
Pop Century, the All-Stars.
Which we love. But the theming is nothing like this. This is just
it's
top
not
tier.
So that theming is like mainly generic, but they try to bring Disney into it. This is Disney. Here
this is like hello,
this
you
is the
stepped
price,
in the movie.
This is the price point you need for Disney. Now, let me give a little credit. All-Star Movies, I know you haven't stayed there, but I've been over there and taken videos and pictures.
I've seen them.
They have a Toy Story area, and you know how well the courtyards do in those ones where they theme those? That one is really great. They have a giant Buzz, a giant Woody, a giant ball.
Why have we not been there?
Well, we can go visit there next time so you can check it out. But that's kind of what I envision the outside of this to look like. I haven't even looked at pictures of the outside, but if they made the inside of this thing look as good as the outside, and the outside looks kind of similar to that, that's really
gotta
good.
go.
And I want
it
to
is
stay
so
there
cool.
now. So we gotta save up money. Convince me to get on a plane, which is
for a
gonna
long time. It's a long flight to Tokyo.
You know how nervous I was to go to California?
Except international flights are so smooth. Usually. I'm just saying you're way higher in the air, right? That's a thing.
I don't know that it's way higher. I would just say that you're higher for longer.
I'm not an engineer. Clearly.
Jessica, the day that I see you in the cockpit of a plane is the day that I start jumping out of a plane. I'm just saying.
Literally.
I've seen you drive. It's not good. Anyway, before I end up on the couch, we want to know from you now what you think about the brand new Toy Story Hotel that's opened up at Tokyo Disneyland, the Tokyo Disney Resort. Let us know down there in the comment section below your thoughts. If you want something like this to come specifically to maybe Disney World, and apparently you're going to get something like that in Disneyland coming up in the future. Let's keep that conversation going down there below. What else should I do?
Like I said before, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel and turning on that notification bell so you don't miss any of our content.
That's all we have for you in this edition of Eye to Eye. Until we assemble again,
May the Force be with you.
and we'll see you real soon.
Bye, guys.